When I first came here, I remember going into the White Horse, and the first time I didn't know anybody, the second time there were a couple of faces to recognise, and eventually I got to know people and felt part of this community. Without that, I don't know how that would have happened.
People are going to work all, in Oxford or London or Cheltenham. We need somewhere where we can all regroup at the end of the day, and it's the ideal place. It's the heart of the community, and we don't want to lose that.
What we're trying to do is save the White Horse here behind us. Like me, you probably feel very privileged to live in a beautiful place like Stonesfield, and three of the things that make a village a real community rather than just a dormitory town, I feel, are the shop, the school and the pub. And if we lost any of those, it just wouldn't be the same place. There was a time when there were 7 pubs in Stonesfield, and unfortunately now 6 of those have been turned into housing, and the White Horse here behind us is the last pub that we have left, and we don't want the same fate to happen to that. And so I think with the help of the community, we'll be able to buy that pub into community hands, and we'll be able to keep it running, and it will be the hub of the community that it should be.
So we delivered surveys to all of the households in Stonesfield and some of the surrounding villages, and asking them questions about the types of things that they would like the White Horse to offer them. Overwhelmingly, the response came back that people wanted the pub to be open all day and to provide cakes and coffee and tea, afternoon teas as well, in addition to very simple, fresh, locally sourced lunches and good evening meals.
I've worked from home, and it's quite intense working from your home office, and it's nice to just have somewhere you can go for a break, just have a coffee or a sandwich at lunchtime, and just have a break and switch off for a few minutes and actually come back refreshed and probably more ready to work.
One thing that Stonesfield has been missing is somewhere to get takeaway food. Nowhere delivers to Stonesfield, so we would be very keen to fill that gap, probably with something like wood-fired pizzas. In addition to that, we've talked about making picnic boxes so that people that want to go for walks during the weekend, or even on nice summer evenings, can take away a picnic box and have a snack somewhere in our beautiful countryside.
And what we're asking for is the community not to give us things, not to make donations, but to invest in shares and take ownership of this asset of the community, so that it's there not only for us now but for generations to come. The last pub in the village, we need to keep it open. The shares start at £50. We've started it low so that it can include everybody, and the highest amount that anybody can invest is £50,000. And everybody who invests in this is not only investing in the pub, they're investing in our community.
So I've had lots of parties and attended lots of parties at the pub. They're always a good atmosphere. We've often had the local bands playing. I had my 40th there. It's just ideal for a party, the sort of shape of the pub.
If you're not a drinker and you're wondering why you should invest in this pub, it's a very good question, but the answer is that it's not going to just be a pub, it's also going to be a cafe. It's somewhere where people who are now working at home because of COVID-19 can go and work during the day. It's going to provide jobs for the local community. Youngsters can come and work here. People can train in food preparation and service. And of course in the evening it's going to be open for food and drink as well, like a traditional pub. It's also very well worth remembering that there's studies that have shown that if a pub goes from a village, then the property prices drop significantly. Some reports say by as much as 10%. So if you're a homeowner, it's well worth investing in this project.
This is the last pub in the village, and this is our last chance to save it. Once it's gone, it'll be made into houses, we won't get it back. And that's just a travesty for a village of our size. We've got to keep this pub.
With the help of the community, we're certain that we will be able to save this pub. We're looking forward to getting back in it when it's open. And when that happens, it's something that everybody who has become a member of the society and has saved this pub will be able to look back on and be justifiably proud.